Hello, this is OZC Cargal II, and welcome to the Learning for Songwriters and Composers program. This is how you normally work with me. You won't get a chance to see my face that often, but hopefully my voice will suffice. We're going to be going over a lot of material, so it's very important to watch all the videos, and I'll be giving you information as we go along that you can take, practice, and become a great pianist. Alright, so let's start. The first thing that we're going to do is introduce you to the piano. The piano, which really does not require very much introduction. It is arguably the most popular and well-known instrument in the world, not only for its sound, but also for its distinctive look. The black and white keys, which are actually a symbol of music. And what we're going to be doing is basically learning how to play this instrument. So now, the full name of the piano is the pianoforte. Piano is actually an Italian word which means soft or calm. And forte is also an Italian word which means loud or strong. So the piano is very distinct historically in terms of keyboard instruments because it was the first that could go soft and loud. Alright? And how beautiful that soft and loud has been ever since. Alright, so now let's talk about selecting your piano. If you have access to a grand piano, that's great, but most of us are going to be working with electronic instruments, keyboards that you can go out and buy at a local electronics store. You want to get a keyboard with at least 52 keys. That's 5 octaves. Okay, and just to give you an idea of what that kind of looks like, if you can see the range here where my pinky finger there is all the way over to here, that is about 5 octaves. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to get an instrument with at least 5 octaves and preferably weighted keys. Now when I say weighted keys, I literally mean keys with weight. Not the kind that you can stick your finger under this like that, but the kind where when you press the key, it actually gives you a bit of resistance. Okay, that weighted key factor is very important because it will help to build strength in your fingers. So when you do transfer to that grand piano, you'll be able to handle it nicely and easily. Now, if you can't afford weighted keys, unweighted keys will work. But ultimately, that's the move to make, to go ahead and to get those weighted keys. After that, the next factor is the pedal. Now, you can see my sustain pedal down there. The sustain pedal is very important because it's what we're going to be using to sustain the sound. Allow me to demonstrate here. If I play a note on the piano and I let it go, the sound immediately stops. But with the sustain pedal, I press down on the sustain, and when I let the note go, it continues. Okay, so that sustain is very important. It can be used to create all sorts of effects and really make the sound more full. We're going to be talking about pedaling techniques, so you'll definitely want to get a sustain pedal. So that's everything with the piano, and that's this instrument. I know you're going to love it if you don't already do. Alright, let's get started with some practicing techniques.